Hey everyone. In this video, I want to share with you some tips that will help you become your own best friend. This is probably, in my opinion, one of the most worthwhile things to do in life because you're going to be going through your entire life in your own company. So it literally makes sense to become your own best friend, to be able to get to a place where you enjoy your own company and have your own back. I like to call it almost like a superpower for getting through life. So let me dive into the tips that will help you do just that. And the first tip I have for you is take time to get to know yourself. This is an important prerequisite for being your own best friend because just like any friendship, it starts from knowing who the other person is. So take time to get to know yourself. I know it sounds a bit weird because, you're probably thinking you know yourself well, but I've found that not many people actually do. Even though you go through your entire life in your own head and you would think that that makes you know yourself well, it kind of doesn't, because you could just be going through the motions, you could just be on autopilot. And if that's the case, chances are you probably don't actually know yourself that well. So be conscious with this. Actually plan time to get to know yourself better. I used to literally meditate every night before bed on the question of who am I? And I would answer it as honestly as possible. What you want to do is just list off your character traits. What makes you who you are? Are you confident? Are you intelligent? Are you fun to be around? Are you caring? Are you loyal? So on and so forth. Just list off basically adjectives that describe who you are. And you can even delve into your skills. Like maybe you're good at riding a bicycle, I don't know, whatever comes to mind. Just list off the things that make you who you are, what makes you unique. And that will help you get to know yourself. And once you've done that, now you can move on to step 2, which is aiming to be kinder to yourself. And once you know yourself well, it'll be easier to do this because you'll know your worth. You'll know what you bring to the table because you'll know yourself. So you'll know all the valuable qualities that you have. And when you're at that place, it makes it easier to be kind to yourself because you know that you're actually a valuable human being. You're not just, I don't know, some random person out there with nothing to make other people like them or want them around, right? So just aim to be kinder to yourself. Like literally make a commitment to yourself to start treating yourself the way that you do your best friends. Like how do you treat them? Are you kind to them? Are you supportive of them? Do you cheer for them? Are you there for them? Do you have their back? You can do all those things for yourself. You truly can. Like not many people think about this and it boggles my mind, but you can. Like you can do that for yourself. You don't need to rely on other people to do it for you. You can do it for yourself. So literally just use the way you treat your best friends as a blueprint on how to treat yourself. And then aim to do that. It does take practice. It definitely does. But if you make a commitment to yourself, it'll make it easier because it'll be in the back of your mind. Now you'll have this goal to become your own best friend, to treat yourself the way that you do your close friends. So however you treat them, just start aiming to do the same things for yourself. You could even write it on like post-it notes and put it on your mirror or around your bedroom or wherever you'll see it often to give you a reminder to just treat yourself the way you do your friends. If you catch yourself having like an endless amount of thoughts beating yourself up, realize it and say, you know what? This isn't helpful. How would I treat my friend? Would I be beating them up with a bunch of mean sentences and whatnot, or would I be supporting them? And then flip the script in your mind with your thoughts. Choose to ignore those thoughts that are beating you up and replace them with thoughts that back you up, thoughts that build you up, thoughts that say you have worth, you are enough, you have value, that sort of thing. And then just start being there for yourself. Start cheering for yourself. Start supporting yourself and having your own back. It's seriously powerful stuff because you can almost get to a place where I like to say you'd be able to get through life alone. While I would never encourage that, I feel like there is enough work you can do where you become your own best friend enough that you probably could get through life on your own. But yet again, don't try to actually do it. It's a powerful thing because we're not always going to have supportive people around us in any given moment. Even if you have a romantic partner in your life, like they're not always going to be available for you for whatever reason. Sometimes it could be just because they're busy or whatever. So it's just helpful to be able to do that for yourself. So practice that. And then the next thing I want to talk about is this kind of goes in line with the last thing, but aim to do things on your own more often. This will help you literally practice enjoying your own company more, because if you do things on your own, then naturally you'll almost become like a friend to yourself, because you're going to be spending time in your own company. Like if you do things that you enjoy by yourself, it shows you that you can get through life alone. You won't need other people to make you happy. And this is powerful, because so many other people try to place their happiness on the shoulders of others. Usually they're romantic partners, but sometimes they're friends and family as well. And like I said earlier, those people are not always going to be around. So if you place your happiness on them, you're screwed, because now it's attached to external people. External things can always be taken from you. But if you are able to create your happiness on your own because you drive it from within, now nobody can take that from you. So start doing things you enjoy, even if it means doing them on your own. Going to the movie theaters, going to your favorite fast food restaurants, going for walks, going for hikes, whatever it may be, any activity that you can do on your own where you don't need other people with you, start doing more of those things that you enjoy by yourself. Just spend time in your own company. It'll make it so that you realize it's not scary. And if you're afraid of other people judging you when you're doing this, just realize many people are they're in their heads. Like they're thinking about the way other people are judging them more than they're thinking about you. Or they've got problems they're thinking of, and everybody's got their own lives that they're leading, right? So it's just going to be very rare where people are going to look at you by yourself and think, that person's weird, why are they by themselves? And even if that does happen, they're probably not going to tell you or make a scene, so it doesn't matter. You shouldn't be worried about people judging you for doing things on your own. Nobody's going to say anything. Very few people are going to care. And even if they do, yet again, nobody's going to say anything. So you're going to be fine. So just have the courage to do it. It'll make your life so much better. And at some point, once you've acquired enough self-worth and you are your own friend enough, you're not really going to care as much what other people think of you, because it won't matter. You're going to know yourself so well that even if people try to say crap about you or make fun of you, it's just going to bounce off you like water bouncing off a duck's back. You're going to be hater proof basically to some extent, because you're going to know immediately when people are wrong about what they're saying, so it won't even matter to you. You're just not going to be as concerned with the opinions of others. So really get out there and just do the things that you enjoy, even if it means doing them alone. So those are pretty much the main tips I have for you on how you can become your own best friend. It mostly is a mental game, of course, but these are the tips that have literally helped me get to this place in my life. So just to repeat, it's basically you want to get to know yourself. That's the first step. Then you want to make a commitment to just being kinder to yourself, to treating yourself the way that you do your close friends, and then practice that, having your own back, cheering for yourself, supporting yourself, that sort of thing, and just making sure you shift your thoughts so that you aren't beating yourself up all the time. Try to get another voice in there, a conscious voice, your own voice, that has your back and supports you. And whenever you catch yourself beating yourself up with your thoughts, just tell those thoughts to get the hell out of there. Literally, that's something that I practice, and it helps immensely. And then the last thing, of course, do things you enjoy on your own company, in your own company, because it just helps you enjoy life more and shows that you don't really need other people all the time to make you happy. You can create your happiness on your own. So those are pretty much the main tips I have for you. Hopefully, if you practice these, you will be able to get to a place where you can be your own best friend, because I'm seriously telling you guys, it's powerful. It really is life-changing, and I don't know why more people don't talk about it. Everybody talks about self-love and all that, but being your own best friend is taking self-love to the next level, and it makes life so much better. It should almost be taught in school, but it isn't, unfortunately. But anyway, hopefully this video will help you get there yourself, even if you haven't had anybody tell you how to do this up until now. But just make sure you practice this, and you'll be able to see for yourself why it truly is life-changing. Anyway, this video is getting really long, so I'm going to end it here. I truly hope you enjoyed this one. If you like content like this, be sure to subscribe for more. Otherwise, like the video and leave a comment for the algorithm. That's the easiest way you can help me out. And let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know if you've been on this journey to becoming your own best friend, or come back to this video in the future and let me know if these tips have helped you work on that relationship that you have with yourself. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Arrivederci!